Hi everybody, I'm Matt Gaschk with SoundersFC.com here alongside the voice of the Sounders, Arlo White. And Arlo, 19 shots to 2. Same old story, isn't it, for the Sounders?
Oh dear, yeah. You know, shots raining in, and hold on a second, 3 of them went in. You say voice of the Sounders, it's just about going, I think, yeah. Look, we've been going on all season about, yes, getting shots in, and that hasn't been an issue, but it's getting them on target. And we talked in the scouting report about Bobby Shuttleworth being there. And there was one instance early in the game when he let the ball go under his feet, and you could sense he was nervous. But actually with the goals, I mean, Montero's shot was close to him, but the goals, Gonzalez was just incredible. And Zakuani's volley went right into the top corner. So inexperienced goalkeeper or not, no one was saving those shots. And it was just fabulous. It was a vibrant performance. It was positive. It was energetic, it was confident, and they actually looked like they were expressing themselves and enjoying themselves out there. And that permeated throughout the entire team, into the stands, 36,300 odd, into the booth, into everywhere. And everybody who is part of this club and follows this club feels better about life tonight. And that's what football can do to you. It can starve you, it can frustrate you, but then when it happens like this, it feels all the better. And tonight was a great night, and we've all enjoyed it.
It certainly was a different feeling in the locker room, a different feeling in the post-game press conferences. It all started with Leo Gonzalez's goal in the 5th minute, but his great play extended well beyond that goal, right?
Oh, absolutely. He marked well. He had Nyasi, who's a tricky winger, of course, Saini, brother of Sana, but the goal was, I mean, if you could level any criticism at Leo for his performances so far this year, defensively he's been pretty solid. But he hasn't produced an assist for the Sounders since he joined, and he hasn't produced a goal. You know, look, that's not his primary job, is it? But they are a bonus for teams if you can get your fullbacks forward. But the way he took control in that situation, because Zakuani was around the ball too, and the way he just leathered it with the outside of his left boot, which isn't easy to do, it was the mark and the strike of a guy who you think, well, why haven't you done that before? But now you have, maybe we could see that again. Great start, and it gave the Sounders a real early boost and a great platform. And he played, as you say, all round tonight. He was fabulous.
And you mentioned Zakuani there. He had a couple of plays where he just mistouched a ball or mishit a ball on goal. How big is that one goal for him to boost his confidence here with one more before the break?
I think it's huge. He had one volley that dropped over the shoulder and he blazed it over, but he always looked dangerous. And Alston, looking back at some of the film from last year, Alston played well against Zakuani, but Zakuani wasn't deterred. And you think when you favour your right foot and you're playing on the left that you would always go inside against an athletic, young but athletic fullback who's had some joy against you, but no, he was going inside, he was going outside, and he took the goal well. But Brad Evans' vision on that situation, because he's got an awkward ball to deal with, he sort of, controls it, but then he puts a leg out and lobs it over inside the penalty area. So that was great awareness, and Zakuani just thumped it into the top corner, and it was you almost beggared belief at the time, but we've all waited for that, and it was the goals were raining in, and it was fabulous. It was an exhilarating sort of half an hour.
And Montero looked almost like he was toying with the defence when that ball's bouncing through the penalty box.
Yeah, right? And I think Phelan, who is a midfielder really, emergency sort of thrust into the centre of defence as he was last week against New York. What Montero has got, he's got that ability, like all very good players do, to slow things down in his mind when he's in big moments. It happened at the Red Bull Arena. You think, oh, there's a chip over the top, and he had the wherewithal to chest, thigh, and place the finish in. You think, wow, that was class. And this time, the little fake, whereas everything is happening so quickly for other, players and defenders, he just slowed everything down. On another day, Shuttleworth might have stopped the shot, but actually, Freddie, that's one of the places to score against a goalkeeper, right down by the boot, because he can't get his hand down to it. And it was a great finish, and everything was flying in. And, we need to talk about Freddie Lundberg, the other Freddie, at some stage, don't we? Because tonight he was, the Mohawk, the mojo. Right. We're partying like it's 2005, He was great. For me, he was man of the match. What I found really interesting tonight, one of the most significant moments of the evening was when, before kickoff, he was talking and smiling with the referee, Jorge Gonzalez. And to me, that signifies a couple of things. A shift in approach to the Pete Vinas kill him with kindness approach.
I haven't seen him use that before. I don't know what you're talking about.
But Pete's a good chatter to referees. And if you can communicate with them, you know, they won't admit it, but they can be more, they can be easier on you and more sympathetic to you. Yes, absolutely, more forgiving. And we spoke to Freddie in a production meeting, which you were at on Friday, and he said, look, the frustration is that I'm not getting protected. And he got calls tonight, and he just looked happier with life. Got the mohawk back, you know, great stuff down the right-hand side in a 4-4-2. So for me, that was a really nice aspect of the evening, and to me, that's why he was man of the match. And you know, great positives all round.
Positives all around. A 3-0 win for the Sounders FC. They'll face DC United Thursday night right here at Quest Field. You're off to England.
Yeah, I'm going to England on Sunday, arriving on Monday. I've got some time with the family, and then I go down to South Africa. So I'll be watching USA versus England in a bar in Bloemfontein before or whilst preparing for Japan-Cameroon. So,
Sure, you'll be preparing a lot during that game, I'm sure.
Yes, I shall be getting the thoughts of some of my colleagues over a few beers. Hopefully we'll be celebrating and not commiserating. But, you know, when Cameroon against Japan comes on your television screens, think of me. I'll be there for the BBC. So looking forward to that. But I'll be back for Philadelphia, and I can't wait. I'm going to miss it after a night like tonight. So I'll hopefully see you soon.
Have a great time. Safe travels to you, and have fun at the
Thanks,
World
man.
Cup, right?
Cheers.
Tough thing to do, right?
Yeah, it's been a lifetime ambition, and one that will be realised. And the Sounders have been good enough to let me go to it. It's just something that goes back to my old BBC days. So I appreciate that, and I'm going to grab the opportunity with both hands, soak it all up, really make the most of it, and have some fun out there. For me, the world's greatest sporting event, and it's great to be a part of it.
For Arlo White, I'm Matt Gaschk for SoundersFC.com after a great win for the Sounders FC.